De la right, my MVVs, welcome. Ooni of Ife allegedly begged well-meaning Odua sons and daughters to intervene in Queen Naomi's matter, hoping that he will get a soft landing when he comes out of seclusion. Now, on Sunday, the monarch, the great monarch of the Yoruba people, went in to seclusion. You know, a 7 day seclusion that is supposed to happen before the finale of the Oloja festival. I told you people about the Oloja festival. Is a festival is the celebration of the remembrance of Ogun, god of iron, who is believed to be the first son of Odua, progenitor of the Yoruba people. Now, this festival is so well celebrated by the Yoruba people and is a festival of, in fact, a whole lot of things. It's a very colorful festival. And I think it's one of the biggest festivals that happens in Ile Ife. So before the festival, the king usually would go into seclusion for 7 days, and these 7 days he will commune with his gods and ancestors and pray for his people. And so now we are experiencing the 2024 Olojas festival that has already started, and he has gone into seclusion. In the next 7 days, he comes out, and they will have their grand finale of the Oloja festival. And so right now, no one is going to see him anywhere at all for the next 7 days. And they said before he went into seclusion, he had a meeting with his people, his family members, the Guse family, and all of that, and they have prayed together, and they did all they were supposed to do together, did the ritual rites before he entered into seclusion. And it was then that he spoke to people who are, well-meaning people to intervene in the case of Olori Naomi, that he is hoping that by the time he comes out of seclusion, he gets a soft landing with Olori Naomi. Yes, so this is what we are hearing, if the information is true. Now, it's no longer news that Olori Naomi is back in the country. They said she came back last weekend, over I think the beginning of the weekend, and that the uncle, who has been like a father to her, also came back with her. And the reason why the uncle came back is to finalize, divorce right with the Ooni of Ife. If that is going to be possible or not, it's not something we can tell right now, because at the end of the day, it's going to be Ooni of Ife's decision and that of Olori Naomi. But a lot of people around the life of Olori Naomi and are urging Naomi to get out of that marriage, that a marriage is not healthy for her. That's not the place she needs to be. But at the end of the day, it's still going to be Olori Naomi's decision. But I don't really see Naomi going back to that marriage. I really don't see. The feelers we are getting, as bloggers, there are things you hear that you do not even have the nerve to bring here. Yes, so because, of course, you're not there. By the time they say come and say it the way you heard it, you will not be able to come out. So you keep your mouth shut on those matters that you think are too serious to be put here. But from the feelers that we are getting, from the feelers that I am getting as there, I really do not think that Olori Naomi wants to go back to that marriage, because it does seem as if she is completely exhausted and she wants to leave. But Ooni of Ife is still pressing. Ooni of Ife still says he loves Olori Naomi, from what we are hearing. Even though he has all of these other wives there in the palace, he is still holding on to Olori Naomi. Whatever the reason is, some are saying that is traditional obligation in the part of the Ooni of Ife. Some of the things he entered into with Olori Naomi that he is not able to come out of, and they said that is the reason reason why the Ooni of Ife is still holding so strong, as in firm to Olori Naomi. A lot of people who think they know it all have already come out to say that it's not even love that is making Ooni of Ife hold on to Olori Naomi, that is because of this traditional obligation. If that information is true or not, it's not something that I want to expatiate here. But what we know is that he has begged, allegedly begged, the well-meaning sons and daughters of Odua to please do whatever they need to do. 7 days is a lot while he is in seclusion, to see how he can get a soft landing with Olori Naomi when he comes out of seclusion. Welcome back to my channel. It's your girl Dela Ram. I bring you fresh and spicy gist from the source is still on the royals. How are you guys doing? I appreciate you so much. I love you. A show. I do well with my people. If you're yet to subscribe, kindly go ahead and hit that subscribe button, and do not forget to turn on the notification bell, and do not forget to give this video a thumbs up. I appreciate you guys so much. Thank you. Do not forget, these are all alleged, rumored, and speculated information making the rounds on social media. Now, why will Ooni of Ife be talking to people, like to people to intervene in the issue of Naomi? He has seen it that this time is not business as usual. It is looking as though Naomi wants to go. And we have heard that there are a lot of customary lawyers who have come out to try and fight the case for Olori Naomi. They were actually waiting for Queen Naomi to come back, and the uncle has come. So it is looking as though in the days ahead it's going to be tough. It's looking as though Queen Naomi, they are ready to fight the battle in court for her freedom. And we heard that the family also went to the Yoruba Council of kings or chiefs, who have also asked Ooni of Ife to go ahead and divorce the lady if the lady doesn't want to stay, because you cannot force a woman to be where she doesn't want to be. That would be a disservice to you if you're forcing a woman to be with you, which seem as though as what the Ooni of Ife is doing. Because the thing is that love has to come from two sides. If you love a woman and a woman doesn't love you anymore, there is no way for you to keep the woman in your life, because you will be begging and begging and begging over and over. And for a man like the Ooni of Ife, who has all of these other women who are begging him, who wants his attention, his love, and everything, and they have great respect for him, I don't see why he wants to keep Olori Naomi. If not that, Naomi is a golden fish. Yes, so Naomi is indeed a golden fish. You might marry 1 million, like they told him. You might marry 1 million Oxford graduate, but you will not see a Naomi amongst them. Ooni of Ife obviously knows the reason why he wants Naomi to stay. And a lot of people who think they know it, they are saying that it's because of traditional obligations. But Ooni of Ife is saying that he loves Naomi. Naomi has only been the love of his life. He has never loved any other woman the way he loves Naomi. And that is why he wants Naomi to stay. That Naomi needs to understand his predicament as an African king. It's difficult to make certain decisions that has to do with you and your life. People feel that they can impose their decisions on you. He is a public servant. And of course, he is a traditional ruler. There are certain things that, works well with tradition. That is polygamy works well with tradition. Apparently, that is what he's trying to say. Olori Naomi needs to understand that part. But the truth remains that if a woman doesn't want to be a part of a polygamous family, I doubt if there is anything or anybody who can stop that woman from being a part of a polygamous family. Yes, so that is what we are hearing. So as we are hearing, Ooni of Ife has pleaded with them to, do whatever they need to do to help him get a soft landing when he comes out of seclusion. This is what we are hearing. I'm going to bring you more update. I appreciate you guys so much. Thank you. Thank you so much. Do not forget, these are all alleged, rumored, and speculated information making the rounds on social media.